Good afternoon and thanks for joining us. We're about 5 minutes into action today between the Crossroads Current and the Maplewood Richmond Heights Blue Devils in varsity soccer. Apologize for the confusion getting started here. The start time we had was 4:30. Referees chose to start the game a little early, so let's go to the action. This is Crossroads in white, moving from right to left on your screen. Coming down the left side, goalie Jackson Corcoran keeps an eye on the ball, and it looks like we'll have a corner kick. That was number 18, Callan Suckanek, freshman. Did a nice job of turning back that attack for the Current, so we'll have a corner kick. Current come in today, having last played at home against Brentwood and taking a loss on Friday. Of course, for our home Blue Devils in blue, there's the cross. It looks like it's across the end line. We'll have a goal kick. So you see there in green, that's junior goalie Jackson Corcoran. He anchors the Blue Devils defense and is one of the two juniors in uniform on Coach Ryan Robertson's young squad. The other you'll see is the Anthony Brash, who's currently in the center of the field, about number 24. That's Brash, actually, who just won the ball and played it wide. Oh, good chance here for the Current. And Brash again clears wide. That ball's across the sideline as we have a moment to talk to you. We welcome you and are glad you joined us. Coach Ryan Robertson's young Blue Devils team playing their third game in 3 days. They put 2 juniors, Brash and Corcoran, in uniform, along with 9 sophomores and 7 freshmen on a very young team. See Crossroads here moving from your right to the left with the throw in, play to the corner. Looks like the Blue Devils have taken up. We have a contested ball in the box. And the ball's back across the end line. It looks like the referee's indicating a corner kick. We're scoreless here about 8 minutes into the action. Crossroads has had the ball on the Blue Devils side of the field throughout. Stingy Blue Devils defense under Ryan Robertson. Blue Devils come out of the ball. Crossroads re-wins possession, serves it in, and that's Corcoran to pick it up. He'll distribute the ball here from your left to your right. This time he chooses it to punt it across midfield. Blue Devils win a 50-50 ball, serve the ball ahead. Crossroads plays it wide off the sideline. About 45 degrees and sunny here today in Maplewood. A bit of wind here and there, but not the kind of wind they contended with yesterday. Yesterday was overcast and the wind had an effect on the action. We expect the elements to have less of an effect on the action today. Ball's played in the box by Maplewood. Crossroads clears wide. Looks like we're going to have a blue throw in. Crossroads advances the ball through the middle of the field. Oh, that's the freshman, sophomore Eric Fick. Contends that ball. Now it's served deep and wide by the Crossroads Current. Corcoran outside the box, plays that safely out of bounds, turning aside the first Crossroads assault there. Head ball bounced back to the gentleman who threw it in. Looks like that ball on the attempted cross was tipped by the Blue Devils, and we'll see another Crossroad corner kick. By my count, at least the 5th of the game already, as Crossroads in the scoreless game continues to control the action. My name's Joe Cicella. I'm along with you today. Our usual voices of the Blue Devils aren't available, and I'm happy to join you. Ball goes across the end line. Again, Corcoran will handle the goal kick. And obviously my phone's not on mute. I apologize for that. Blue Devils under Coach Ryan Robertson, 2007 graduate here of Maplewood Richmond Heights High School, been back for several years. Kids really enjoy playing for him. That's Brash again, plays the ball wide. And it's served across midfield. We have a 50-50 ball. The Blue Devils win it and play it wide. They look to be mounting an attack. The ball's wide to the right. Cross is turned aside. Another 50-50 ball up the sideline. Crossroads plays it forward, and they have a bit of a jailbreak. Moving from your right to the left, they bring it to the middle of the field. Shots blocked at the defense. Coach Robertson's defense has been stingy thus far. Corcoran, again, aggressively out of the box, plays the ball wide. Busy week for Corcoran. On Monday, he pitched for the Blue Devils baseball team. 3 days in a row in goal here, and he'll be back in action Saturday when that Blue Devils baseball team plays a doubleheader at Deer Creek Park starting at 11. Ball cleared nicely wide by the Blue Devils. They have a bit of space. Played ahead. Blue Devils win the ball again at midfield, and now it's taken off of number 13's feet. Brash harassing 17 for Crossroads, who's been a factor thus far. That's the freshman again. I misspoke. In the red hat, that's the freshman, Nick Smith. Played that ball out of bounds. Coach Robertson's been very impressed and encouraged by Nick's progress here in the last week or two. Other players to watch include number 18, sophomore Carson Skaggs. Oh, we're back to the action. Beg your pardon. Maplewood plays that ball wide, and it's across the sideline. Crossroads throw in to come. So again, the freshman Nick Smith having an opportunity here with some other players unavailable for Maplewood. They're not, here we come out. Corcoran distributes the ball up the sideline. It's number 21, Greg Hofer, the freshman, getting active there on the 50-50 ball. Smith again. And of course, number 3, Seppi Marino, into the action a bit there too, the sophomore on the front line. That's Eli Chase hawking the ball. This 17 again's really been a factor. He comes across and shoots diving, saved by Corcoran. Nicely done. You see that ball crosses the end line again, and yet another corner kick, this time from the left side for the Current. As they get ready, we'll tell you that again, the MRH roster is relatively young. 3 kids decided to go full-time with Coach Joe Spink's track team this spring. Another 4 are playing club soccer. Misha ruled in this unique season that they would not allow kids to play club, and this truncated soccer season for the team for the school at the same time. Here's the cross. Punch wide by Corcoran. Ball's across the line. That's 25 sophomore Eric Ficken. It's going to give us the throw in and send the ball forward. Played out of bounds there again by the freshman Smith, who's been very active. Seppi Marino out in midfield. Ball's played forward. Smith again on the ball. Oh, he wins that ball. And number 15, that's Zach Kaufman breaking out down the left side. Overruns the ball a bit, regroups, and he's back to Smith. Smith looks like Smith's run off that ball by a larger Crossroads player. Clever play there. In the end, Kaufman wins the ball again and plays it forward. Blue Devils starting to equalize the action here a little bit, but now Crossroads going to advance again. This 17, folks, I got to tell you, he's really a pest. Brash plays that ball back to Corcoran, serves it out to the edge of the box. Now it's played wide. It's number 25, Ficken again, running that ball up, playing it forward and across the line, throw in for Crossroads. Brash steps in nicely, wins the ball, gets a little help up the sideline, and it's across. Another throw in for Crossroads as the ball crosses the sideline. There's Smith again, folks. This kid's very active. He's again fighting for the ball out there. Looks like Crossroads again runs a throw in, but again, there's Brash. He plays that ball forward. I believe that's Seppi Marino. Oh, he's run off the ball by a backline player from Crossroads, and he plays the ball smartly ahead. Brash again. It looked like we might have had a handball. I think we did. So we're going to have a free kick from your left to the right for the Blue Devils. Looks like Coach Robertson's going to have Corcoran come all the way forward and serve this ball forward. He's got a strong leg, you'll see here in a moment, folks. Corcoran's an impressive athlete, good leadership skills as well. Ball's across midfield. Smith's unable to settle, but it goes forward to Kaufman. He plays that ball across the middle. Crossroads wins it. They're headed the other way. Oh, we got a break for 17. He's in alone. Corcoran, oh boy, nicely done. Corcoran slowed him down, but in the end, Crossroads puts that ball in the back of the net. Apologize to our Crossroads fans joining us. They don't have their roster names, but 17, not a surprise to see him score. He's really been a factor on the attack. We have a pause in the action, about 23:43 to go in the first half. As we welcome in you here, to my right is Eliza Eggers. Head of our crew is a student intern. We appreciate her help today, as well as Chloe, what's your last name? Miss Chloe Worth. Another staff member here is working the scoreboard, so the three of us will enjoy bringing this to you. 17's out again. Ball's into the box. Corcoran out aggressively. Again, plays that ball towards the refurbished tennis courts you might see in the background. They're in the process of resurfacing those. We're excited about that here in the community. Corcoran's kept that part of the out of bounds and the track busy several times, coming off his line, as they say, quickly, and turning aside attacks. Ball's headed out in the box. That's number 20, Nathan Springer, the sophomore in the action there. Coach Robertson's been very, very impressed with his progress. 21, Garrick Hofer plays that ball wide and out of danger. Springer's also Corcoran's backup goalie. He was out there taking shots as a goalie before the game. Seems to have good hands, but with Corcoran there, Springer's finding other ways to contribute to the team. Corcoran distributes that ball wide. Again, this is number 21, Garrick Hofer on the ball. Plays it up the sideline, but they're unable to settle it. You see it come across, and we'll have another Crossroads throw in. Strong throwing up the side. Garrick steps in. Hofer plays that ball forward, and 15 won it briefly. That was Zach Kaufman again. The ball's wide, and here comes Springer. Springer was closing. That ball comes back to our possession. Maplewood possession. It's played wide to the left. Nice idea from Eric Ficken, but ultimately it's across the line. Crossroads will throw the ball in and move it forward. Springer wins that ball and plays it across the middle. Crossroads turns it aside, and we're back across. Nice idea from 14 from Crossroads to play that ball wide to his wing, but in the end it's back across courts again. So again, Coach Robertson, with a young, inexperienced squad, they've competed well. He's moving them forward with an eye to next year. And I can tell you, as a staff member here, the kids are excited to have the chance to play. After a long, quiet fall of distance learning, to be here at school and playing sports is really a blessing on a sunny day like this. Beautiful scene here at Maplewood. Okay, again, Ficken, who's been very active, steps in there but plays the ball across the sideline, and here come the Current. Competitive game here this far. Current lead 1-0. The Current midfielder there has been active as well. 14, he plays it forward. Ball's out wide. I believe that's Garrick Hofer. Plays that ball strong up the sideline, but ultimately out. Garrick's been active on the right side of that defense. Had some nice plays there as a freshman. He's one of those several young Blue Devils getting some valuable experience here. Crossroads attempting to cross. That ball's across the end line. We're waiting for an indication from the referee. Seems to be indicating a goal kick. Again, we thank you for joining us with distance protocols related to COVID. We're working with our student interns. and our tech department, Mr. John Redden, to bring you all these Blue Devil events live whenever we can, so you can tune in wherever you are. We hope you enjoy it as much as we enjoy bringing it to you. Oh, we have another breakaway across the back line, smartly played by Corcoran. Brash fighting the clear. Tremendous save by Corcoran. Ooh, here come the Current again. They're relentless, folks. Nicely done. I didn't get the name of the man there from Maplewood that stepped in, but really a valuable play blocking that shot. Now that's 15 again. Kaufman playing the ball wide. Kaufman on the move. Looks promising for the Blue Devils. Carries it a ways, and Springer's running that down. It looks like we might have a Blue Devil throw-in. Kaufman, Springer, and Smith in the middle with maybe the best offensive attack for the Blue Devils thus far. I think we'll see Springer, the rapidly improving sophomore, with the throw-in here. It's number 13, Jacob Mcbride, in the game now, directing traffic. Folks, I apologize. I missed what happened there, but it looks like it's ultimately going to be a Crossroads throw-in. They play it up the sideline smartly. Blue Devils win the ball back. Seppi Marino is run off the ball by a Current player, and the Current are advancing across midfield. Long pass wide. That's 25. Ficken runs it down, and we have a call from the referee. We're going to have a free kick the other way. Folks, Ficken really got on his horse there. The Maplewood defense looks to be much improved from what we've seen in the last two games. Crossroads certainly a formidable front line. These kids are big and athletic and obviously know the sport. Corcoran plays it forward. The ball is headed by Crossroads. Over the sideline, we'll have another throw-in from your left to your right. Pause. It looks like, yeah, that ball's up the sideline. Tipped by Springer. Did it hit a Crossroads player? Let's see the ruling from the referee. It's going to come out. Referee's pointing to his right. That's your left. From the right to the left here, Crossroads will advance the ball. There's that man Ficken again. He steps forward. Aggressive play, doesn't distribute like he like, and here come the Current. That's 18, Carson Skaggs, plays the ball wide smartly. Skaggs, third baseman from that same Blue Devils baseball team. Busy week for him. He was in action Monday at Deer Creek Park, 3 days in a row here, and of course he'll play that doubleheader along with his buddy Corcoran on Saturday. 25, maybe the busiest Blue Devil. That again is Ficken. He plays that ball forward. Crossroads ring back. Ficken on the ball again, plays it wide over the line. Anthony Brash, member of the track team. All these kids are incredibly busy, but again, enjoying the chance to compete. That ball's in the box for Crossroads. Good chance here. Corcoran turns it aside. Tremendous chance there. 14 from Crossroads. Really nice two-touch soccer. Settled that ball and put it right on goal. MRH, nice ball there from 21. That is Hofer again. He played that ball forward, plays it forward a second time. The first time it was the freshman Franklin Orahud running on that ball. Wasn't quite able to get there. Ficken had another go at it. Deeper in Crossroads territory. They'll come out with a throw in here from your right to your left. 16 minutes to go in the half. 1-0 Crossroads. Ficken again steps in. That's number 13 playing the ball forward to Seppi Marino. 13, of course, the sophomore Jacob Mcbride. Crossroads plays the ball out across midfield. Blue Devils unable to settle it. Crossroads takes advantage. 14, the gentleman who was just turned aside by Corcoran is now down the left looking at a cross. Beautiful header, 2-0 Crossroads. They came right back. Number 7 for Crossroads heads that in, folks. I don't know if you'll see a prettier goal. 14, the same gentleman with the headband you see there coming back towards midfield that was turned aside by Corcoran. Was not dissuaged, came down the left side, crossed that ball with his left foot, and a header found the back of the net. 2-0 Crossroads. 16-12, Miss Worth is showing on the scoreboard as she gets ready to clock us back in with the kickoff here. 15, Zach Kaufman, the sophomore, is going to kick the ball off. The referee blows the whistle, indicates we're underway. He plays it back for the freshman Smith. Smith finds Ficken. Again, Seppi midfield, Seppi Marino. He wins that ball. Scrappy play from Marino. Smith's over there to help. Crossroads comes out. looking to play that ball back towards the middle. They do, but Skaggs, the sophomore, is there. Oh, slow rolling ball. 21 Hofer got run off of it, but now he wins it back. Hofer been active as well. Hofer still after it, plays it out of bounds safely. Garrick Hofer there, the freshman, showing a bit of resilience and grit, something Coach Ryan Robertson is looking for from these young Blue Devils. There's a throw-in, strong throw-in across the middle. Looks like it's across the end line. Jacob McBride turns aside the threat, but ultimately we're going to have yet another corner kick for the Crossroads Current. Lots of good action here, folks. We're enjoying bringing it to you. I'm just working to keep up. There's the cross from Crossroads. Deep across. Smith gets a foot on it, gets it out of the box. Crossroads turns it back in, and Corcoran will run that ball off. He distributes quickly to Smith. Blue Devils looking organized. Smith plays it back towards the middle, but onto the foot of a backline Crossroads player who serves it forward. Anthony Brash, again the junior, runs it off back to Corcoran, who serves it out towards midfield nicely. 24 there from the back line, really a nice player. Takes that ball and plays it wide smartly, and here come the Crossroads Current. 25 Ficken gets beat that time. The ball comes across the middle. Another terrific chance. Corcoran takes it off 14's foot. Same gentleman who assisted on that goal minutes ago. Another good chance to score. Here's the ball out. Oh, beautifully done by 15. That's Zach Kaufman. Best chance for Maplewood so far. Kaufman plays it across. Back to Kaufman. They settle it in the box, and Crossroads plays it wide. Maybe the best surge so far for the Blue Devils. Crossroads comes forward. Look up. There's that guy 14 again. Been turned aside twice on good scoring chances. Now he's down the left side where he's dangerous. Ball gets out in front of him a little bit, and Skaggs plays it wide across the line. We got a little excited here in the booth as Blue Devil fans. We thought we were going to get a look, maybe test that Crossroads goalie. Coach Robertson's going to feel encouraged with that. Here's a throw in down the sideline. We got a call from the referee. Oh, subs. So the referee had signaled subs from the sideline, 23 from Crossroads. So in soccer, as opposed to basketball, the referee doesn't have to touch the ball before it's thrown back in bounds. So strategically, it's a great idea to get that ball out quickly. In this case, the referee was stopping play for subs. But there's Hofer again. He wins a ball from Crossroads. He's up the sideline. It's played all across. The same 23. Hofer will throw it in. You see the referee doesn't have to touch it. Hofer lets it go quickly. Throws it forward for Kaufman. Plays across there. Nicely done by number 8. Franklin Orr, who gets a foot on that ball, but ultimately Crossroads turns it aside. Brash sends the ball back across, and here's Smith. Smith loses the ball, but it comes back to Brash again. He plays it forward. And there's our man Hofer. Nice head ball to Seppi Marino in the middle of the field. Crossroads runs him off the ball, and they come back the other way. Just over 12 minutes to go here in the first half. Current lead 2-0. 7 for Crossroads. Back to the middle of the field. Long shot taken in nicely by Corcoran. Gentleman certainly has good hands. Up, but they win the distribution, send it back in. Brash is going to play that ball across the goal line safely. Extra chance here. I'm going to say that gentleman, he probably let that ball go from 25 meters. Really strong shot on goal. Corcoran got that his hands behind the ball like goalies are taught to do and caught it safely. Corcoran's an impressive leader, impressive skills. Corner for the Current here from the right corner. We've got number 7 stepping in. We're getting a look at Kalen Sukanik. Freshman defender is on the field. You'll see him on the back, just above the back post there. Ball's across. Oh, it's loose in front. Nice chance, but ultimately it is over the goal, and we'll have a goal kick coming out from your left to your right. Looked like Sukanik immediately got in there and maybe dissuaged that attack a little bit for the Current. Brought some immediate value for Coach Robertson and the Blue Devils. Pause in the action as Corcoran surveys the field and gets ready to send out a goal kick. Plays a softball towards the middle of the field. There's our guy Springer running Crossroads off the ball, but they ultimately win it. Ball's played wide to the right. Good chance here. Beautifully done by Corcoran. Look at him attack that ball. When you're playing goalie, that's a job requirement. When that ball's on somebody's feet and you're close, you dive on his feet and smother the ball, not for the faint of heart. Corcoran did it beautifully there. Punts the ball across midfield. Springer closing, but that ball's played wide. There's Smith, the freshman. He runs Crossroads off the ball. They play it over the sideline. Good moment there for the Blue Devils. 10 minutes, 20 seconds in the first half. 2-0 Crossroads. We're going to have a throw-in from your left to the right for the Blue Devils. That ball's played forward. Crossroads settled. Smith runs him off the ball. We're looking for an indication from the referee. They're going to say Smith touched it, and it's Crossroads' ball. Crossroads organizing their attack with a short throw-in. There's Smith again. Attacks that ball nicely and slows down the current. They'll throw it in once again up the sideline. Ball comes across. Played out of bounds this time by 25 Ficken, the sophomore, of course, has been active. Brash does the same. Crossroads is advancing the ball down the field. Good news, bad news for the Blue Devils. They're beating the current to the ball, but unable to settle it. Current are getting a series of throw-ins. Now they play across the middle. Ball's loose in the box. There's Hofer again trying to run the ball down. Crossroads player attempts to settle, sends it outside the box, and there's our guy, number 7, Sukanik, bringing some value again. He breaks out down the sidelines, tries to play it smartly into the middle for Franklin Orahud, but they disconnect. Now Seppi Marino, and here's Orahud again. Close on that ball, Orahud. Attaboy. That ball goes wide. We're going to have a Maplewood throw-in. Orahud making himself a bit of a pest. Crossroads player complaining to the referee a bit. He saw things differently than the ref, apparently. There's the throw-in, and there's Ficken. He's trying to win that 50-50 ball. Crossroads runs him off it nicely. 24, who's having a nice match, sends that ball forward and wide down the left side. Skaggs eyes the man as he oh, beautiful cross, but it's going to go across the line. Skilled player there, number 7 for the current. Skaggs did a nice job of tracking him and making that cross difficult. In the end, it went across the line. Another pause in the action as Corcoran surveys the field. Again, the Blue Devils' third game in 3 days. They lost yesterday to a very strong Metro Panthers team. Another conference foe in here, the Crossroads Current. There's Springer. He wins that ball again off Corcoran's kick. Back to Sukanik, into Orahud and wide to number 21. He plays the ball forward. That, of course, is Garrick Hofer. We've called his name a lot today. Here's Sukanik coming forward. He influences the current, and Brash plays it forward. Oh, here's Springer with some space. They're going to call offsides. Springer got behind the defense, but a little close. Of course, in soccer, if you're behind the defense and ahead of the ball before it comes to you, that's offside. Have to say we agree with the referee's call there. Long ball from 24. Good-looking player. He brings that ball forward. It's wide right for the current. There's a cross. Beautifully done. Cross to number 7. He drops it into the back of the net. A little frustrating for Corcoran, who's having a terrific match, but he's unable to turn that one aside. Boy, folks, that happened quickly. 24 played that ball out to the right. 2 touches there and a cross, and the ball's in the back of the net. The Current take a 3-0 lead, 7:08 to go in the first quarter. Crossroads Current lost their last game Friday to Brentwood. They're led by a roster of 6 seniors in uniform today with a smattering of underclassmen. Starting to have their way here with the Blue Devils a bit. That ball's back in play. Middle of the field. Maplewood gives it up, and then Hofer runs the ball down. He's run off the ball. And again, number 7, our goal scorer, back to the middle, but Seppi Marino takes it away from him. 50-50 ball at midfield, and look who comes along. I missed the number, but nicely played there. Apologies to that young man and his family. There's the ball played wide again. Who is it? Shot right on goal. Quickly, Current with the power attack, but Corcoran's up, counter attack, but Corcoran's up to the task there. He's going to serve that ball out with a punt this time. Around midfield, we've got a 50-50 ball. Current play it wide. Ficken gets his nose in there and knocks the ball out of bounds. We're going to have blue ball coming out. Ficken will get to serve the throw in. Again, no touch from the referee. Ficken moves the ball quickly forward. Off Smith's face and out of bounds. Smith's a little the worse for it, but at the end it's off the Current, and Maplewood will get another throw in. Here come the Blue Devils. That's across the middle. That's number 13 again. Settles the ball nicely. Plays it forward, but into Crossroads' hands. Comes out there. Sukanik again. He looks like he's up to the task. Taps it smartly in Hofer's direction, and Hofer plays it forward. Off his lines, the Crossroads goalie. I think that might have been the first time he touched the ball. He's out to get it. Serves a high, long punt. Pass Brash towards Skaggs. Over Skaggs' head. That's trouble for the Blue Devils. Breakaway, and that ball's served wide. I don't think Coach Robertson's going to like that much. Folks, that was a straight line down the middle of the field. Blue Devils unable to settle the ball, and in the end, really good scoring chance there. The ball ended up wide. 5:35 to go in the first half. Crossroads currently to 3-0 here in Maplewood. Beautiful scene here in Maplewood. 90-plus-year-old brick building. Traffic out on Manchester and Big Bend roads, and of course this time of year in the springtime, just a beautiful setting to play a soccer game. Happy to welcome the Crossroads Current in to play today. Throwing up the side for Maplewood from your left to your right in blue. Ball's thrown up the side. Smith contesting. He plays that ball across the middle of Seppi Marino. Seppi can't quite get there. There's that man 24 again. I'll tell you what, folks, that's a big, strong, smart kid, and he seems to know what to do with the ball when he gets to it. This will be 25 again. That's Ficken. He throws it forward. Marino plays that ball nicely across the middle. I think that's Hofer has a chance to have a go at it, is unable to settle it. Beg your pardon, that's not Hofer. That's 13, Jacob McBride. Up the middle here with Crossroads. Brash nicely runs a man off the ball, comes out aggressively, plays wide for Smith. Smith trying to settle back into Brash's feet. He plays it forward to Seppi Marino. Seppi's going to try to play that ball wide. Oh, just missed connection there with number 15. And here comes Smith. Smith up the sideline. It looks like he's out of bounds, and he might have wanted to throw in for the Blue Devils. Waiting for the referee's indication. Now that's going to be the Current. Aggressive play with Smith there as he worked with his teammates to try to mount an attack. Here's the Crossroads throw-in. Up the side. Again, that's our man Ficken, 25, plays the ball out of bounds. We've seen this pattern before. Let's see if the Blue Devils can turn the Current aside again, or if we'll get a series of throw-ins. That ball's up the side, misplayed by the Current. We're going to have a Blue Devil throw-in. Here they come the other way. Throwing up the side. Smith's got a foot on it in the crowd. Off Marino back to Smith. Smith serves it forward, unable to connect with his teammate, and Crossroads plays it wide over the end line. Here comes Ficken with another quick throw-in. Now we're going the other way. Throw-in, ball out of bounds. We'll go with the Blue Devils again across midfield. They throw it towards the middle. 50-50 ball coming out of the crowd. It looks like it's going to be Crossroads from your left to the right. Ball's announced. Advanced nicely over midfield. Corcoran way out of the box comes out. Sees that coming, is a little more aggressive that time. That ball's played wide. Hofer towards the sideline. Runs it down nicely. Oh, got it onto the feet of number 50. Now we're back to Hofer. He got that ball onto the feet of number 15, which is, of course, Zach Kaufman. That's Zach on the ball again. Tries to win that for his teammates. Comes back to midfield. Brash with an eye on him. Number 7, Sukanik. Back in the action. Sukanik puts a foot on it again. Fighting for the ball down the sideline. Crossroads attempting to cross from left to right. Sukanik plays it across the end line. We will have a corner kick. 2:15 to go in the half. Crossroads, Current, and White moving from your right to the left. I'll have a corner kick out of the left corner. Corcoran on the back line, directing traffic. That ball's in the air. Across the middle, Brash is unable to settle. Crossroads gets a foot on it. And there's our man Corcoran. Kind of a tepid shot from the current. Corcoran smothers the ball, doesn't allow a rebound, and starts directing traffic. At the edge of the box, he's going to punt that ball. Sort of a high softball. Crossroads unable to settle. Nicely done by 21. And number 13, Jacob McBride, plays that ball up the sideline, over to Hofer. Hofer plays it forward. Now here's Kaufman. Kaufman wins the ball, comes back towards the middle. Starting to mount an attack here are the Blue Devils, but in the end they're turned aside. Prior to midfield, that's number 22, Eli Chase, getting into the action a bit. Chase does a nice job of slowing down the current counterattack. Nicely done. Chase gets an opportunity for Ficken. He plays it forward. It's back the other way. Here's Skaggs. Oh boy, I think we have an offsides. What otherwise would have been a goal. We talked about that a minute ago. 14 there got past the ball and past the last Maplewood defender. In the end, another Crossroads had a lot of success with those counterattacks, and this time they're stopped by an offsides call. Jackson Corcoran, junior goalie, at the edge of the box, has a free kick. About 30 seconds to go in the halftime for the Blue Devils, maybe to mount one more attack. Here's Smith across midfield. He's run off the ball by a Crossroads defender who sends the ball up the sideline. 25 Ficken turns it back across midfield. Smith wins the ball. Plays that ball smartly to the middle towards Marino, but they're unable to connect. Beautiful, beautiful ball from Ficken as he settles that ball, and we're at halftime. We're going to step away for just a few minutes. At halftime, the Crossroads Currents lead 3-0. Crossroads Current. Thank you. We'll be back. Welcome back to Maplewood. We're here for the second half. Of course, we switch sides at halftime in soccer. 40 minutes on the clock. Crossroads current moving for your left to your right in white now, about to kick off. Joe Cecil joining you here again from the field with our crew, Eliza Eggers, Chloe Worth, Miss Worth, and Mr. Redden. Ball's played forward by Crossroads. Coming out of the box quickly. That's Zach Smith, a freshman. Runs Crossroads off the ball, plays it forward to half field. Across the middle of the field. Nice ball from Crossroads. Right onto the feet of number 7 in the middle of the field. He serves it forward, and we'll see Jackson Corcoran, the goalie, for the first time in the second half. Pulls that ball out. Throws it up the right side. Right onto the feet of number 21. That's Hofer. That ball's... Oh, I thought it was about a bounce. Beg your pardon. It's played forward by 13. Jacob McBride, the sophomore, gets into the action, but the ball's across the sideline, and here come the current with the throw in. Wedged out towards the middle of the field. That ball's headed forward by Maplewood. Oh, beautiful ball there from 15. Kaufman settled that ball and tried to go wide. They didn't connect. You can see what they were trying for there. Crossroads plays it forward, and that's 25 Ficken. Sophomore defender who's been active runs that ball down and serves it over the sideline. Here come the current with the throw in. Up 3-0 as we stand now. Ball's won by Maplewood. They play it forward. Clever play there. I'm going to try to get it. Oh, look at this breakout for the Blue Devils. Really, that's Orahood, I believe, the freshman, Franklin. Nice play there. Oh, and now Ficken wins the ball, but he's run off of it. Beg your pardon, that's Hofer. Here we come back the way. Really a nice moment there from the freshman Franklin Orahood. They're unable to connect and mount a full attack. Okay, now there's Ficken, turns aside. The current plays the ball out of bounds. 13 in the middle of the field. That's Jacob McBride. He gets the foot on the ball. It's ultimately lost, and here come the current. Edge of the box. Junior Anthony Brash turns him aside. Over from the Blue Devil track team to do that. Again, they come forward. The Blue Devils turn it aside. Big effort there. Nicely done by 25 Ficken. He played that ball wide, served it forward. The current win it. They come back across midfield. Seppi Marino plays that ball wide into a crowd. Orahood fights him off, and nicely done. That's 15 again, which is, of course... Sorry, I lost my place there, folks. Ball's played out of bounds for a throw-in for the Blue Devils. Hofer will do the honors. He's looking up the sideline. Back, that's Zach Kaufman, 15, who's been in the action there. He gets a head on the ball. The ball's over the side. We'll do it all again with Hofer on the throw-in. Or perhaps Ficken. It looks like Ficken's coming forward. Action resumes here as Eric Ficken, the sophomore, steps in with a strong throw-in across the middle. Oh my goodness, 13 again. That's McBride, who's been very active. Plays that ball across the middle. Great chance for Smith. Blue Devils still settling in the box. Here we go. Best chance of the day for the Blue Devils. I have to tell you, folks, that happened so quickly. I believe that was McBride got that ball across. And here's Springer trying to fight that ball off. Brash plays it wide to Smith in the middle of Seppi Marino. Back to Smith smartly. And Smith's going to win that ball and come forward. He's got 15 Kaufman running with him. They're a little bunched up. But Marino wins that ball again. A little bit of life out of the Blue Devils here. That ball's going to roll slowly over the sideline. We'll have a Blue Devil throw in from your right to your left. Looks like it'll be Smith. Springer supporting behind. That ball's back to Springer. He's unable to settle it, and Crossroads wins the ball, serves across midfield. And there's the baseball player, the third baseman, Skaggs, plays that ball wide. Nice ball there. Skaggs to Ficken up the sideline, but they're unable to connect with Hofer. Little delay in the action as Crossroads is going to run that ball down and come back for your left to your right. 4.5 minutes into the second half, lots of action. 3-0 current. They play the ball back in. Hofer wins it briefly. And then Crossroads plays it out of bounds. Here comes Ficken with the throw in. Again with Kaufman, who's been very active. He plays that ball across nicely, but the goalie will pick it up. Crossroads goalie getting into the action now. He's directing traffic, holding the ball for a minute. Current not in a big hurry, up 3-0. That punt's going to bounce around at midfield onto the feet of a Crossroad player. Brash and Springer try to give him a hard time. Brash on the ball. Crossroads advancing down the right side. Brash closes on him and plays that all out of bounds. I think you just saw evidence of why Anthony Brash is on the Blue Devil track team. Really did a nice job of turning that aside, but we will have a Crossroads corner kick. Folks, I'm going to say they had close to a dozen of them in the first half, a good sign that they were controlling the action. We're going to pause here. Referee's got his hand up, and he's bringing in 2 subs for Crossroads. When play resumes, we'll have a corner kick from the right corner. Goalie Jackson Corcoran directing traffic. Springer, Brash, and others ready for the action. That ball's at the head of the goalie box. Springer attempts to turn it aside, as does Ficken. Ficken plays it forward. Crossroads back into the box. Ficken's back on the ball. Played off of Crossroads, and deep down the sideline, there's going to be a throw-in. Eric Ficken giving Coach Ryan Robertson a good effort today. He's going to throw that ball in along the far side here, going from your right to your left. Ficken lets it go, and it looks like that ball's out of bounds. We're coming back the other way. Body language says Ficken's a little frustrated with himself there. He hasn't made many mistakes today, folks, but he seems a little irritated by that one. Here come the Current. They'll throw it in. Looking across the middle. Lots of action in the box. It's across the inline. I think we're going to have a goal kick. Yes, the referee's indicating. You see that everybody moving back from your right to the left, and Corcoran. Jackson Corcoran, excuse me, the junior goalie, will serve the ball forward. See the Blue Devils pushing up towards midfield. The Current, of course, join them. The ball's forward to Springer. Bounces loose. This is trouble for the Blue Devils. 17, who scored earlier, trying to settle the ball in the box. Ball still loose in the box. There's 21, Hofer. And 25, Ficken team up. Seppi Marino plays that ball smartly wide. But it looks like the Current win the ball. They'll come back the other way. Playing that ball wide up the sideline. Nicely done by 25, Ficken. He keeps that ball in bounds, moves it forward. And there's Orahud, who's having a better go of it here in the second half, wins a throw-in for the Blue Devils. 15, Kaufman also involved in that. Kaufman and Orahud have really been active here. From your right to the left, here comes our throw-in. Played forward. That's Orahud again. He's unable to settle it. It's out of bounds and back to the Current, who sent it up the other way. Ficken decides to let that go out of bounds. He and his teammates will take a breath. Just under 32 minutes to go. Crossroads leading 3-0. No goals here yet in the second half. Current got all their tallies in the first half. Ball up the sideline. Kaufman with some work to do. Tries to bring it back to the middle. He does so. Here's Seppi Marino. Plays that ball back. Ball's deflected out wide. There again's our guy Ficken. He runs that ball down, but it goes over the sideline, and here come the Current. We thank the Crossroad Currents friends and family, fans for joining us. Impressive team. They've performed well here today. They'll have a sideline throw-in left to the right. Seppi Marino gets a foot on it, and Brash tries to win the ball. He can't. There's our guy 17. He's had a nice match. He plays the ball wide. Zach Smith, the freshman, beats his man, plays the ball forward. 50-50 ball up, and it's going to go back to Crossroads with a throw-in. They get that ball over Zach's head. He crosses it towards Corcoran. The junior goalie with the sure hands hauls that ball in. He's out to the edge of the box. He's going to roll it right back to Smith. He's going to keep him busy. Smith plays that ball forward for Orahud with a clever ball from Orahud. He's going to get it on Seppi Marino's feet. Smith runs through. Here's Seppi trying to run that ball down on the sideline. He loses it. Nice play from the Crossroads defender, number 30. He plays it up the sideline. Here come the Current with that dangerous counterattack. Brash is up to the task, plays it across the end line, or the goal line, and we'll see another Crossroads Current corner kick. Pause in the action. See Corcoran with a defender on the back post. I believe that's Hofer. You always want a defender on the back post. The ball's across the middle dangerously, but a Crossroads player can't get a foot on it. Played back out towards midfield. Crossroads unable to settle. That ball's over the sideline, and we'll have a Blue Devil throw-in. So Corcoran, who's really an experienced goalie, he's making sure that he's in the middle of that box on those corner kicks, and he has one of his fullbacks guarding the post behind him. In that case, it's Ficken, who's had a really good match, been very active. Eric Ficken there, the sophomore. Nicely done. Looks like we're going to get some subs for the Blue Devils. Ball's out of bounds with the Blue Devil throw-in. We're going to see Eli Chase, 22. Kalen Sukanek, 7. Chase, the sophomore. Sukanek, the freshman, will join the action shortly. Kaufman up the sideline. He's won a throw-in for the Blue Devils, and here come those two subs. Yep, they can't wait to go. Brash will take a well-deserved break. He's gone hard. Congratulates his teammate. It looks like Springer will step out as well. Those two have put a lot of work in. Chase and Sukanek now trying to hold down the fort while those two take a break. Throw-in for the Blue Devils over Kaufman's head. That's 13, Jacob McBride, who's been active here in the second half, unable to run it down, and here come the Current. Right in the middle of the field, the counterattack's turned aside by Ficken. He serves the ball out to Crossroads goalie, who's in the box now with it, getting settled, and we'll do it again. Punt out towards the sideline near midfield. Crossroads unable to settle. Smith will have a go at it. It goes out of bounds. We'll have a Crossroad throw-in. Smith touched it last. Referee blows dead. Another one of those situations where they're going to pause for a sub. Crossroads, understandably so, trying to get the ball in bounds quickly. So we'll have a pause while those players switch out. You'll see them in the middle of your screen. Images provided us by Junior Eliza Eggers. And here we go with the throw-in. Up the sideline we go. That ball's off Crossroads and out of bounds. Tracked nicely by the Blue Devils. Smith serves it up midfield towards 13 Mcbride. And I think he might have won another throw-in for the Blue Devils. No, the referee disagrees with me. We'll have a Crossroad throw, and here we go. Mcbride will have another go at it. Ball's played back towards the middle. Marino runs his man off the ball. And Marino's going to have another go at it. Plays it forward, but right on the foot of a Crossroads player. Ball bounces over Skaggs. Big chance for the Current. Ball's over the top. A couple misplays back-to-back by the defense of the Blue Devils brought us a dangerous situation. This time the Current, who have converted 3 times in the past with goals, are not able to convert that opportunity. Certainly a dangerous play. Corcoran's got another chance to demonstrate that strong foot of his. With a goal kick, here it comes. Towards the middle of the field, that ball bounces nicely through. I believe that's Kaufman with a header. And here comes Hofer. Hofer wins that ball and plays it up the sideline. Started to look promising for the Blue Devils. It does. The ball's loose, and we've got an open goal, folks. Turned away by a fullback at the sideline. We need a rule from the referee. Lack of clarity here. What happened? Maybe the best scoring chance of the season for the Blue Devils. The referee's pointing out it's 3-1. Nicely done. I'm sorry I didn't get the number of as you saw in the images, that happened quite quickly, but the Blue Devils have cut the lead to 3-1 with their first goal of the season. Really nice counterattack. They won a 50-50 ball, played across the middle, and were a little bit persistent. Really rewarding for 2007 graduate coach Ryan Robertson and his young Blue Devils. 3-1 with 26 minutes to go as the ball comes back in play. Here's Kaufman again. Boy, has he been active. There's that ball in the middle of the field. 22 Eli Chase has run off of it, but he stays in the fight here. Brash back on defense, a shot right on. But Corcoran turns it aside, throws it up the sideline. This is Zach Smith, a freshman. Unable to get there, the ball is served back across, and Corcoran will distribute it again. This time he chooses to go with a punt. Just across midfield. Oh! Kaufman plays it forward, and here comes Franklin Orahud. The freshman not quite ready to get on the ball. It's served out. Out of bounds back along the track, as you see, and we'll have a Blue Devil throw in. Another counterattack from the Blue Devils. Another goal would tighten this thing up a little bit, folks. But here comes that dangerous Crossroads counterattack. Again, 17. He beats Skaggs, and he's on the way. Brash supports Corcoran, and the ball's tipped across the end line. Referee's indicating corner kick. Boy, that thing escalated in a hurry, and the Blue Devils were in trouble. This Crossroads offense, and their counterattacks are certainly impressive. They'll come out of the left corner this time. Back towards the middle. Jackson Corcoran's got a fullback on each post. He's in the middle directing traffic. And here comes the Crossroads counter kick. Served up nicely. Ball's loose across, and there's Zach Smith, who's been busy along the back line. Nice ball forward for Kaufman. They're unable to connect. Crossroads serves it back out, and Corcoran will distribute it. He elects to punt. Sort of a low line drive punt bounces. Kaufman and Orahud, who've been pesky. They're at midfield, and the ball's loose. Kaufman will take possession. Trying to organize with Orahud. Here comes Zach Smith. Kaufman plays it forward. Crossroads turns it aside. But look at this. Number 25, Ficken wins that ball, bounces it back out, and there's his buddy Hofer, who serves a long, lazy ball. Drops back in the Crossroad goalie's hands. Really entertaining action here in the second half. His punt comes across. That ball's settled for a moment by Ficken. Crossroads wins it, and they're back across midfield, heading for the goal box. Brash turns it aside. Here's Corcoran, who's starting to get busy in the back line again. This time he elects to throw it out towards midfield. 25 Ficken loses possession. Brash wins it back for him. Brash has ran his man off the ball nicely. He'll have a quick throw in as soon as Coach Robertson's done playing with the ball himself there. He throws it forward, and I believe, Brash had an illegal throw-in. If you saw that image, Brash with a strong throw-in, but his back foot came up. In soccer, you have to have both feet on the ground, both hands on the ball above your head when you throw it in, or it's a violation. Maybe similar to traveling in basketball, the other team gets possession. So Brash, who made one good aggressive play, tried to make another, and the eyes of the referee were on him when that back foot came up. On the throw-in, Smith wins another ball. Really good half from Smith, and then that's number 7 supporting Sukanik. He helps, and then Smith wins the ball again. He's up the sideline, gets the ball off his feet towards the middle. That's 13 Jacob Mcbride. He gets bounced around a little bit, but gets the ball forward to Orahud, back to Mcbride. Unable to connect with the next teammate, but they win the ball back. Here's Smith again. Clever play from Smith. 2 clever plays. It's forward for Orahud, and we're going to have an offsides. I'll tell you what, Smith did that so quickly that I think Orahud caught him by surprise. Was an illegal position. Smith, who's extended a lot of energy, he's telling Coach Ryan Robertson he needs a pit stop. Number 4 has played his heart out. Diminutive freshman who's just brought a lot of value, and it looks like he needs to catch his breath. He's subbed out by Coach Robertson, who doesn't miss much. Very observant and attuned with his kids. Strong ball from Eli Chase, served forward across midfield, and here comes Orahud again. Orahud's got space. He wins the ball back towards Seppi Marino. It doesn't get all the way there. Clever idea from Orahud, who's been a factor in the second half. Brash, very active, wins this ball, plays at the sideline for Springer. Springer back to Brash, up towards Orahoot again. Back to Springer. Springer, the backup goalie, is unable to connect with a teammate, and here comes Current, the Crossroads Current. Nice from 24, who's been a factor. He brings the ball upfield. The ball's distributed wide, and here comes Crossroads. Trying to cross, but there's Sukanik, the freshman, runs him off it nicely and plays it across the end line. It looks like we're going to have a corner kick. Sukanik in good position there. But once again, these corner kicks are dangerous, folks. I'm going to say we might have seen 15 of them from the Current at this point. So again, well-coached Maplewood team has a fullback on each post and is looking to match up with each player and mark them appropriately. Crossroads changes the kid who's going to have the corner kick, maybe giving Maplewood another moment here to get organized. Nice ball from the kid who replaced across the middle. The ball's loose in the box. Here comes Brash and Sukanik closing. Brash deflects that ball out of bounds. 20 minutes to go. We just passed the 20-minute mark. 3-1 Crossroads Current against our home team, Maplewood Richmond Heights Blue Devils. Ball's loose in the box. It's played forward. There's Orahoot again and Kaufman, who have both been a factor. They're unable to get anything going there. And here comes Crossroads. Seppi Marino wins the ball back, plays it forward in the direction of Orahoot, who plays wide to Kaufman. Nice combination. It doesn't get anywhere, and now Crossroads plays it wide, and here comes that Current counterattack. Across the box, Brash is there. So's number 13, who serves it out, Mcbride. Ball's back the other way. Oh, here's 17 behind the goal. Great scoring chance. Wide. I'll tell you, from my angle, I was almost sure that was a goal. 17 scored once, assisted on one. He's a little frustrated on that one. I think he'd like to have another go at it. As the clock ticks inside 19 minutes, it remains 3-1. And we'll see a goal kick here from the Blue Devils. Corcoran surveys the field. Sends it out towards midfield. Strong kick from Corcoran. Kaufman and a couple of Crossroads Current contest. The ball's up in the air. Here comes Seppi Marino. He's run off the ball by 30, but it's ultimately onto the hands of onto the feet, of Sukanik, who wins a throw-in for the Blue Devils. Up here, the near sideline towards our announcer's booth, we'll see Sukanik throw the ball in as we get a sub. 25 Ficken back in the game. He's been busy. Ball set, Sukanik for Springer. He's unable to win it, but Ficken plays the ball forward. Crossroads back the other way. 22 Eli Chase marking the ball. It's served forward. Long shot there from the Current was dangerous, but in the end doesn't produce anything. I'll let you know. Okay, Jackson Corcoran. We're back to the action here. Corcoran with a goal kick. You see the blue and white shirts pushed out. Corcoran serves that ball up past Brash. It's coming back the other way. There's Skaggs. Wide for Sukanik, who's had a productive match. He plays that ball wide and out of bounds. Here come the Current with the throw-in. Ball's thrown forward. Brash to Sukanik. He settles, plays it forward to Seppi Marino. Seppi does a nice job of keeping his head up, serves it to Smith. Blue Devils looking to mount an attack. It's up to Kaufman. He wins a throw-in for the Blue Devils. Springer's closing in a hurry. The referee doesn't need to touch it. Keep those feet down, Springer. He sends it up to Smith. Smith wins the ball. He's headed up the sideline. Smith comes through clever. He's across the middle. Scoring chance for the Blue Devils. Oh, he played that ball across. And both Fickman and Kaufman were closing, but unable to get there before the alert. Crossroads Current goaltender did a great job of coming off his line and smothering that ball. He punts it back out to midfield where Brash gets into it. Seppi Marino wins the ball, but it's back to the Current. And here's our guy Skaggs. He's unable to win that ball. And here comes that current counterattack. Sukanik closes, pokes the ball away, and Seppi Marino is going to beat him to the ball. Seppi having a nice go of it here in the second half. He plays forward to Kaufman, and ultimately wide out to Hofer. Now here comes Kaufman with a head of steam off Hofer's ball. Kaufman's behind the defense, folks. He puts a shot just wide. Really exciting there. Terrific ball from his partner Hofer. Kaufman got behind the defense and took a run at the goal. Exciting moment there for the Blue Devils, but in the end the score is still 3-1. Crossroads with the goal kick. They serve it out in the direction of midfield. Head ball forward for the Blue Devils. That's Hofer right back in the action. Hofer keeps coming forward, but he's unable to settle the ball. Here come the Current on the counterattack. Eli Chase contests, and that ball served forward. Sukanik to run it down. Corcoran out there directing traffic. Elects to go with his feet instead of his hands and kicks the ball forward in the direction of Hofer. The Current put it out of bounds. And Ficken's going to take a stroll in the park there. He's got to run about 40 yards to go get that ball and throw it back in. He's up to the task. That's not Hofer. That's Eli Chase. Running clock. The clock does not stop in soccer, of course. Blue Devils down 3-1. Chase had to hurry. Here's the counterattack. But on the end, there's Ficken. He plays that ball wide. The Current settle, try to play up the sideline. Seppi Marino wins another ball. Plays it forward. And we got a 50-50 ball out there. Smith is unable to get to it. The Current come back the other way. They've got a nice chance wide. Brash closing on the ball. Clever move. Back across the middle. Corcoran turns aside the shot. Tremendous from Corcoran. He gets that out to Springer, who turns. Springer unable to advance the ball. He was Johnny on the spot to get it. But here comes Sukanik, who's had a nice match. Beautiful ball from Sukanik with his left foot out to Smith. Here's Kaufman, who's been a pest. He tries to go that way, but they're unable to connect, and here come the Current. Back in midfield. Ficken interrupts the counterattack, and Springer will run it down the outside. Springer working hard. He's got that throw in, folks. A little pause in the action. Number 13 returns for the Blue Devils. That's Jacob Mcbride. He's had some good moments today as well. Ficken will step in for the throw-in. Feet down, hands up. He lets it go up the sideline. The Current win the ball back, but it's right back on Ficken's feet to Smith. Blue Devils attempting to organize. Smith plays that off a Crossroads player and across the sideline. We'll have a Blue Devil throw-in. Ficken says, I'll have one more go at it. Maybe he's getting paid commission on those throw-ins because he has a lot of them. He looks anxious, and we're going to get one more from him. Crossroads plays it out. Ficken one more time. Ball's played back towards the middle of the field, and Sukanik will have a go at it. He plays a nice ball forward. It's going to end up on Smith's feet. That ball's wide. Smith still in the fight there. Crossroads advances it forward. 50-50 balls won by the Blue Devils, then again by the Current. They attempt to play it wide, but I believe that's Hofer who steps in and makes something happen. Smart play from the backline. Crossroads fullback plays that ball wide, and here comes the Current counterattack. Back towards the middle, Anthony Brash steps in. He plays it out to Mcbride. Sends the ball forward. Mcbride has another go at it, and here comes Ficken. He sends it for Seppi Marino, who looks like he might be running on fumes. Seppi runs pretty well, but right there he looked like he didn't have a lot of gas in the tank. Here comes Crossroads on the counterattack across the middle. Nicely done there positioning-wise from the freshman Eli Chase. He plays the ball out wide. Gets some support out wide, but here come the Current again. They're relentless, folks. Another good ball forward out to midfield. Smith's unable to run it down. The Current advanced the ball up the sideline. That ball's deflected out of bounds. We'll have a Crossroad throw-in. Folks, about 11 minutes to go here. Regrettably, I have to step aside. I have another commitment. Eliza, Mr. Redden, Miss Worth and the crew will continue to bring you the images. We've certainly enjoyed bringing it to you. We wish the Crossroads players and fans all the best. Sorry that the last 11 minutes of this game won't have any commentary, but you'll certainly be able to enjoy the images. Join us again on the Blue Devils Network.